Hello everyone, my name is Cassandra and I am trans. Hello everyone and welcome to my very first video on my brand new channel, Trans and Heathen. You should see it down there. There should be a name in the description box. In fact, you clicked on it to come here and I am just already deviating from my script. This is amazing. Anyways, this is my very first video on my brand new channel, and for those of you who don't know who I am, I go by Cast the Nerd on my Pokemon and D&D channel. Okay, it's 99% Pokemon, and I post D&D videos every once in a while for, for the sake of everyone. Either way, um, for you, those of you who are coming over here, I hope you guys enjoy this new channel of mine. Um, there was just some things I wanted to talk about that I just was not appropriate for my previous channel. So I decided, and I gotta learn to look into the camera, right, and not into the, well, because I'm looking way up at the camera, because the camera's kind of at a weird angle. I'm just gonna have to run with this. Starting over here. Anyways, this is just not necessarily appropriate content for, a channel that specializes in Pokemon pack openings. So either way, also I have my laptop open here, so if you see me looking over here, I'm looking at my script, and I knew this was gonna happen. So either way, we're just gonna accept that Cass can't do anything even remotely correctly. So anyways, I'm rambling on again, but I really wanted to make this video introduction video so you guys have some idea as to what I plan on doing here. This is what this channel is for, and this is, going to be what you can expect. This isn't, I mean, like I say, it's not going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's just a place for me to delve into deeper topics as it comes to being a transgender woman and being a Asatru. Some more stuff that I'll explain here in just a bit. And yeah, so yeah, it's meant to document me being a very visibly transgender woman, me being a openly practicing neo-Germanic heathen. So let's see. I had to stop that for a second because I was losing my bearing. Awesome. So, anyways, so let's go into a little more detail on each of these are. Somehow, maybe you've probably heard what is transgender. You've probably heard about it. Maybe you don't understand it a whole lot. Maybe you know someone who's trans. Maybe you do not, and that is perfectly okay. Maybe you are totally okay with trans people. Maybe you're uncomfortable by trans people, and while I don't agree with that, I can understand why you would feel that way. And I'm actually very happy to discuss that with you. And, well, I mean, in any way that you would see appropriate, other than hurling insults. I'll just ignore you and make fun of you in videos if you just throw insults. If you call me a cuck, I'm not, I'm not gonna respond. Like not even like it doesn't faze me. So, either ways, because it doesn't even apply to me. So, either way, so what is transgender? Let's go over the most basic definition as per the American Psychological Association. Transgender is an umbrella term for persons whose gender identity, gender expression, or behavior does not conform to that typically associated, wow, I am tripping over words, associated with the sex to which they were assigned at birth. And again, in my case, obviously I was assigned male at birth. And, I mean, we'll go on. Gender identity refers to a person's internal sense of being male, female, or something else. So, you can be a transgender man who was originally you were assigned female, and then you transition to a male, or, a lot of us view it as we were always that gender. It was just kind of hiding. Of course, there's also non-binary people, and that's a valid gender expression. So, and on this channel, NBs are welcome. So, either way, um, catching back onto where I was. Um, wow. Okay, gender identity refers to a person's internal sense of being male, female, or something else. Gender expression refers to the way a person communicates gender identity through others through behavior, clothing, hairstyles, voice, or bodily characteristics. Now, this is where things get a little sticky just because you do not present, like, say, if you are a man and you dress in a feminine manner, you like to wear makeup, stuff like this, that does not mean you are transgender. It's perfectly okay to be a man who likes to present in a female manner, and vice versa. If you are a woman who likes to dress up as the burliest biker man that you can possibly think of, and you still like, I'm still a woman, that's valid because, just because you like stereotypically feminine or masculine things and are, what have you, that does not necessarily mean you're transgender. So that's something you should take into account if you're looking into transitioning yourself. If you're questioning, like, well, I like to wear dresses. Well, just because you like to wear dresses doesn't mean you're transgender. It just means you're someone who likes to wear dresses. It goes far beyond just mere aesthetics. So either way, trans is sometimes used as shorthand for transgender, and I'm okay with that. That's perfectly acceptable as far as I'm concerned. Again, uh, your miles may vary with other people. With me, trans is fine. Transgender is fine. I'm even okay with transsexual, even if I do feel the term's a little outdated. Um, let's see. Wow, see, I lose my place so fast. While transgender is generally a good term to use, not everyone whose appearance or behavior is uh, appearance or behavior is gender nonconforming will identify as a transgender person, as I explained. Just because someone is gender nonconforming, it does not mean they're trans. It's just you're a gender nonconforming person. There's two separate categories there. The ways that transgender people are talked about in popular culture, academia, and science are constantly changing, particularly as individuals' awareness, knowledge, and openness about transgender people and their experiences grow. And like sometimes you'll kind of hear, well, where are all these people coming from? They weren't here, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Well, it's just more awareness of what trans is. There's more support. People are generally becoming more accepting of transgender people. And yeah, that's why you're getting more of it now than you were, um, even just at 2010. Like even 2010, it wasn't as big as it is now, and there's just so much more information out there, and it's definitely a large body of work to get into, and certainly something I would like to get into eventually. And yeah, and again, I got here my notes. This might not be great. It might not be a perfect description for everyone, but it's the best starting point. It's the most empirical starting point that I can give you without going into actual studies on being transgender, of which there are quite a few. Anyways, switching to the other side, heathen. What does being a heathen mean? And I'm going to have to cut out for a second because I'm about to sneeze. Whew, I'm back. I'm sorry. You guys don't deserve to be exposed to my face. My face is an awful, awful thing. Either way, anyway, so what is heathenry? Heathenry is Neo-Germanic paganism. It's a Reconstructionist religion. Religion. All right, it is a Neo-Constructionist. What am I saying? Starting over. It is a neo-heathen Reconstructionist polytheistic religion. See, I got it out, guys. I am proud of myself. And heathenry in itself is not the religion, of course. There are multiple types of heathenry. I am an Asatru, which is like the largest group, which mostly focuses on Icelandic and Norse practice. But there's theodism. That's the only one that comes off the top of my head. There's Odinism, which consider itself a little bit of a separate thing from Asatru. Um, and there's a lot of problems in the community. Some of you might know. It might be like, well, isn't that what neo-Nazis are? Um, I'm not a neo-Nazi. I would be killed instantly if I showed up at a neo-Nazi rally. So, gonna avoid that. But it's not. It's I'm gonna go into that like in a later. I can't give you enough in just this like brief rundown I'm trying to give you right now. Um, to The best way I suppose to describe it, I'll give you the description of what is heathenry from the Troth, and the Troth is one of the largest heathen organizations in the world. It might be the largest. I can't remember quite if they're the biggest one or not, but they're definitely one of the biggest, and they're definitely the biggest progressive heathen organization. So they're the ones that I tend to go to the most for this sort of thing. And according to them, heathenry is a religion rooted in history and relevant in the modern age. Revived after nearly 1,000-year-long sleep, our faith represents an outlook and a way of life whose time has come again. If truth and honor matter to you, if freedom and responsibility are your friends, heathenry might be for you. If you sense that life as a human being can and should be great and glorious thing, Heathenry might be for you. If you love the world and seek to live in it fully, heathenry might be for you. And I think what it kind of means to me is this is something that's very, very focused on the now. We're not looking at eternal life. We're not looking at rewards for just doing whatever it is. We're living our lives the best that we can to be the best people that we can possibly be in the world now, because this is the world that belongs to us. This is not, you know, this is it. This is what we have, because there's no guarantee of anything after, which I realize is a very atheistic perspective, and I think it's because I have been an atheist for so long before deciding to come back to Asatru, and I think that still um, influences me like quite a bit. Cause I'm not convinced the gods are real, but I treat them as if they are, more in a maybe, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I think more the more I go along with this, the more I get back into it, maybe, just maybe, I will be able to give you a better answer to that. But for the time being, this is um this is what we're getting. Yeah, this is what you're getting from Cast. Just poorly applied lipstick mostly, and I need to get better makeup. Anyways, yeah. So beyond that, I actually do plan on going into both of these topics in greater extent. In greater extent. Well, is that correct? Is that even proper English? I don't know. Don't ask me questions. Don't. Well, ask me questions, but don't expect a coherent answer, because it's just not going to happen. Either way, if you would like to see more of this, just let me know, actually. Let me know in the comment section below. My plans are to do weekly videos every Wednesday at 5 p.m. That's the idea. I doubt it's going to happen, because anybody who knows me from my other channel, I said channel, instead of channel. I could have said flannel, which would have at least been cool, but that's where I went. Awesome. Anyways, anyone who knows me from my other channel will be able to tell you that I am not reliable when it comes to that. But either way, my next two videos are going to go into a lot more detail about my experience being transgender, and then another one with my experience in Asatru and what brought me to it and that sort of thing. Hopefully I'll have my first script from one of those, probably the transgender one, written by this weekend, so that I can, give it to you. It's probably going to be a very stream of thought thing as well. A lot of me deviating from it just to give it a little bit of commentary, because I am ADD, and if it isn't obvious by now, I cannot stick on one thing for more than 5 seconds. So either way, hopefully that'll do well. I don't really have a proper outro in place, so I mean, I say later nerds on my other channel, but that's not really relevant here. I mean, I'm sure many of you are nerds, but either way, let's see, what do I got here? Oh, yeah. By the way, I'd love to hear your guys' ideas, by the way. If there's anything related to being trans or being Asatru that you would like an answer to in the comment section below, let me know. Can't say I will get to it right away, or well, even at all, depending on what it is, but I will try my best. Yeah, and if you like this video, hey, thumbs up, subscribe. The subscription button is down there. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to grow this channel, and with my other one, it was it was pretty darn easy. Well, not darn easy. I only have a couple hundred subscribers on that channel, but being able to, I knew where there was a community, and there really isn't a transgender heathen community. It's just me, pretty much. So either way, nerds, there it goes. I'm just so used to saying it like that. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you want to hear about, and hit that like button. Share this with your friends, by the way. If you have friends who are going through the same thing as me, who might be interested in hearing about this, let me know in the comment section below. Share this stuff. My brain is scattered. I will see you guys in my next video.